Now, the next thing we're gonna do is the sides. The reason why we do the sides next is because you want to line. I don't know if the video can see it. There's that. Actually, here. Let's get a little closer up here. There is. You see, there's a black strip right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna match this black strip right here to match right here. And on the door wraps and also the sides and the top and also the main fridges, we put what I call is a tacking on strip. It's a 1-inch strip that we cut just the backing of it. So what I can do, I have my knee, my left or right knee, just holding it basically. And what I'm doing, I'm using this edge right here for this top right here. Also making sure I have enough vinyl that goes in and into the fridge. Okay, I got about a 1/2 inch bleed up here, and that's perfect. So I'll make sure it's lined up right there. It's perfectly lined up. Great, looks great. Now you just hold your hand right here, pull that 1-inch strip off, tack it on. Okay, so it's tacked on. Now I'm going to double check everything. Make sure it goes past the floor or past the edge of the thing. And there. Okay, let's do the top part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the top piece. I'm going to go up. Again, I'm doing the 40 or 30 angle just to get the air bubbles up and over. There you go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, where's my knife at? There it is. Right where this edge is right here, I'm going to actually go straight up. And straight up. So I'm going to put the rest of the vinyl into or on top of the fridge. Okay. Just double checking everything. Yeah, looks good. Now, what I'm going to do, you can't see, I'm grabbing the paper on the backing. And so I'm making it, let's see if I can do that for you. You see how it is not touching the fridge. You want to make it look like that. There we go. Okay. So, and again, it's relaxing, and the vinyl's relaxing. You're not fighting anything. And so I'm pulling it down every 5 inches. 4 or 5 inches. It doesn't have to be exactly 4 or 5 inches. Just enough so the vinyl's coming off and you have enough just to work on. The reason why I want to do the front first is to match the line right here to match the front. Do the sides next, and then also last and least the top part. And I'll show you the reason why we do the top part last. Again, you can roll it up. You're not fighting it and getting it clogged in the butt down below. Every 4 or 5 inches, or 6 or whatever makes you feel comfortable. Okay, now we got extra. Now what you can do is what I'm going to do is pull it off. Open the door. Now there's a little place right here where the hinges are at. I'm going to cut right in the middle where the hinge is at. And I'm going to try to walk it in. And it's going to stick on the door. You just kind of have to just baby it in. Okay. Can you see that? No, you can't see that. Okay. Cut straight down. Get a little bit extra off. There's a little hinge down here too, so I'm just gonna cut where the hinges are at. Okay. So the door is open, and I'm kind of using my, just kind of walking it in, if you can see all that. Hopefully I'm not in the way too much. Okay, so I'm going to go on this side over here. Let's take you with me. Open the door a little more. I got little air bubbles in here, so I'm just going to get rid of these air bubbles. I'm going to lift them up. And you can take the doors off. A lot of times we don't. To me, it's not necessary. Okay, go right to the edge. The right side of the, or the opposite side of the door, is so much easier to install. There you go. And again, this fridge is 20 years old, so just trying to make the old fridge look cool again. And you're not, it's kind of recycling. Okay. Well, let's go over here real quick. Let's get a little higher. There you go. Okay, next, the bottom part, go straight down and straight over. Wrap around the back side of the fridge. There's a little guy back here. And after you get totally done, I personally like using the heat gun. It activates the glue a little bit more around the edges at least, and just seals it up. It's a little fine-tuning things, and it'll stick just fine without the heat gun or anything, but it's the little details that help. Okay. It's looking good. Now I got a little choppy over here, and I have leftover vinyl. And again, nothing's perfect. And I'm kind of showing you if you do the same thing, you can actually fix it. You just use a little extra vinyl, leftovers, and just, there you go. And I guarantee no one's going to see this because it's against the wall and no one's going to see it on this side, but it's just the detail stuff like I was talking about. Okay. Let's go on the other side. Got the same thing. And again, got the backing. I call tacking it on. I'm going to adjust it. Aim for right about there. Actually, you know what? I can go in a little further this way, because I don't need a lot of vinyl going in the unit. Okay. Make sure the top is lined up where you need to be. About there. And some of the prints, you don't need to have it lined up just like that. You just put it right on. Make sure it's level like up here. Okay, I'm going to hold my hand right here. Put the tacking it on. Last and least, double check, make sure it's going on the bottom, going all the way in the back side of it, and go on the top. This side will be a lot easier to install. I just have to open the door. There you go. And again, if there's dents in it, especially on this designer print, it's fine. You add a little more character to it. So, okay, so I see how it's kind of laying down. I don't have to do anything. So if it's not laying down, you've got creases, that means it's not straight. So you just actually pull it off. Hold this on the side, pull it off, and then kind of go like this, and it should flatten all out. And if you got a little air bubble like in there, I just saw, it'll just come right out. And take your time. I want to say about 5% of the people give me a call back and say, hey, I cannot figure out how to install this. And I can't figure it out, and it looks like crap. But I can only say is very few people call me back and saying they couldn't do it. You made it look too easy. And some people are not handymen, so, or handy woman or whatever. But I'm showing these videos just to show you how I would do it. So I'm going to go straight up, again straight up. Going to loop it in. Okay, good. Now, like I said, this side's much easier. Oh, I'm going to go straight down on this one, and then straight over. And if you get an air bubble or a crease or anything like that, you just pull it up, like what I'm doing right now. A couple screws right here. And now what I'm just going to do is I'm going to cut the excess off. Alright. Okay, now, see the bottom? Yeah, you can't see the bottom. Take your knife, go on the bottom of the unit, and go straight over. Okay, next is going to the back. Use my thumb. A little box back here, so I'm going to cut the excess off. About 1/4 inch. So it doesn't usually take